Alright, back to our figure that we have here. Let's just come back here and take this away from here. And come back here and take this away from here. Because we got to make a little feather back here. All right. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and shape our nose a little bit. And then we're going to come down here with our face like this. And come across here and cut away on our face for our hair. Just like that. See? Just like that. There we go. And we're gonna come back here and just kind of knock that. See the little feather? We're gonna thin that up, of course, and stuff like that. That's a little feather. Okay. You want to kind of do this. Look at that, see? Now we're going to thin that feather up, of course. And let's take a little bit more. As you can see, this is a little bit tough up here. What I mean is a little bit, so we're going to take a little bit more off of. That's why it's good to go ahead and start on your face. Then you can kind of work just like that. Alright, now let me come in here, remove a little bit more from the little feet down here, as you say, and let's go ahead and just separate them just a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. Go. There you are. Okay. Now, let me show you what we're going to do is we're going to, from the front of this, we're going to come down And then we're going to have a little hand sticking out. Where that goes. I'm going to take a little bit right there. Now the hand sticking out, we need to remove the wood, excuse me, remove the soap there. I'm going to come out a little bit further with that. The hand, and then we'll just kind of like that. See that? Okay, then we kind of bring this back just a little bit. Bring that back just a little bit. Let's bring back those shoes, feet back just a little bit. See that? Okay. Now let's go back to the face that we have here, okay? Just like this. Now we can go ahead and thin that up just a little bit. Thin that up just a little bit. We want to be careful not to put too much pressure on that. That is a very thin area in there, in other words. And then we'll, okay, now let's go ahead and let's take a little bit from that nose. So we have plenty of room. We're going to cut our little slits in the face. Not a deep one, not, you know. And then we're going to run our little mouth across there. And cut it. We may have to strengthen up that face just a little bit. In fact, we may have to do that, yes. Kind of come a little bit in, just a little bit on that face. So I'm going to make a little cut in there. I'll cut in there. Bring that face just a little bit. There we go. Just kind of like this, see? All right, now let me go ahead. Now, what we want to do is, before we get to, is bring that up there. Come a little bit more underneath here. I'm going to take off just a little bit more on this face. Just a little bit more. It's too wide for me. Recut the mouth just a little bit. There we go. And just a little bit more on this face here. Sometimes I just don't. I like to have a little bit more room there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to kind of give it this look here, as it kind of, and what we want to do here is see where the hand comes out. We want to kind of go underneath there and kind of, there we go. Take that out in there, and on the top here, where it looks like the arm is coming through here. You see that? Where it looks like there's a crease there because the arm is coming through. Or it's underneath the blanket, let's put it that way. Okay. See, kind of flipping it up in here. There we go. Now, even though this is soap, this is also a good design that you can use for wood as well. Now I'm going to take my V-tool right here, and I'm going to just kind of make a little collar on the blanket itself, in other words. There you go. And something that comes out here, sort of a collar on the there we go. See that? It comes down into here. Not a collar, but a, oh, I don't know what you call it. Oh boy. See, then you kind of just kind of add it up a little bit. Now on this hand, let's take a little bit off there, and you want to come right here where the hand is, and you just want to kind of there where it looks like the hand's coming out of the thing, and then you take your V-tool and you just put some little, there we go, just like that. Further on that. I'm just cutting this a little bit more is all. Just add a little bit more character to the face is all. There we go. All right, see that? Okay, my time's up, and we'll finish this little guy up when we get back.